Hi, it's Michelle, and I help highly sensitive women coaches get comfortable and let their authentic energy out on video so that they can spread their message and attract their clients that are waiting to work with them. So this is part 2 of the 3-part series about how Enheduana, who I talked about in video number 1, is the first known marketer and what she has to offer us today. Okay, so she lived 4,300 years ago, and these women in history who were leaders of their time have special wisdom that they want us to know about today. Today's video is about what Enheduana has to say about when you are starting your video. Okay, so she didn't make videos, but she identified herself in her poems. And that's how I was so drawn to her, was the strength and confidence with which she talked about herself and named herself. She said, "I, Enheduana, High Priestess of the Moon God, I entered the Giparu temple for you." And she goes on. And when I first read these words in the first person, I was like, who is she? How come I've never heard of her before? Like, I could feel the confidence coming through her and reaching out to me. And she grabbed my attention. And how this relates to video is that at the beginning of each video that you make, you need to say your name and you need to give a title or some identifying information so that people know, what your title is or what you do. At the beginning of my video, I do give a "what do you do" statement, but you don't have to do that. You can say, I could say Michelle Hart, video coach. I often say, "Hi, it's Michelle from michellewhitehart.com. That's been an easy way to start a video because just saying my web address doesn't feel as difficult as saying video coach or I help women entrepreneurs get comfortable in video or something like that. So I want to give you a few options to just say your name and then to say a little bit more about yourself, like a title or your website or a "what do you do" statement. Enheduana, when she says, "I, Enheduana, High Priestess of the Moon God," she's saying, I, she's speaking in the first person. Enheduana is her title because En meant High Priestess and Hedwana is like an epithet, which means ornament of the sky. So she's basically giving her title because back then when you're the High Priestess, you don't have a regular name anymore. You just go by your title, Enheduana. And then she adds more information and she says, High Priestess of the Moon God, right? So she's really laying it all out for people to know who she is because she wants to be remembered. And it's like when we skip over this part in our videos, which I certainly did, I think in my very, very first video, I was just trying to make a video. And I remember for a long time, I had a hard time saying my name at the beginning of the video. And a lot of my clients have this too. And I noticed that saying it at the beginning of a video, my name and all that, is always the hardest thing to do. So often a tip you can do is to say your name, do the video, and at the end, do it again and edit it in to the beginning because that's when you have your most energy. By the end of doing the video, you feel a lot better because you've shared your content. And that's the thing, is we feel more confident sharing content than saying who we are. I don't know if you've noticed this. I'd like to hear in the comments if you agree that saying your name at the beginning and who you are, it's hard to stand fully in that power and deliver it like confidently. And it's something you really need to do also in your body. Say it in your body. Like when I read Enheduana say it, I, Enheduana, High Priestess of the Moon God, I was like, I could feel the energy. Woo! Like this woman embodied her title, right? We want to embody who we are. I'm Michelle Hart, and I help women entrepreneurs get comfortable spreading their message on video. It's like I'm having way more fun saying it now than I did at the very beginning of the video. You notice? Like it's something that happens more easily the more you're warmed up, the more you're talking on video, the more you're like feeling, I know my stuff. So I want you to play with that. play with saying your name and one of the three choices, website, title, or what you do statement, or a tagline. Maybe you've got a good tagline. Like I could give you my tagline, which currently is more visibility plus more fun equals more money. You know, that's just a tagline I'm playing with right now, and that's a fun way to add, to position myself at the beginning, like I'm the Michelle Hart with that message. I just want you to inhale Enheduana's embodied self-acknowledgement and use that for yourself. Find it in you where you really embody who you are, and that is a gift that you're sharing, your name and who you are, with the people who are going to watch this video. It's like what you have to share, your information is intricately related to who you are, your name. You have an energy, a frequency just being you, and that needs to come through at the beginning of the video, ideally, or within a few 30 seconds or something. It doesn't have to be at the very beginning. I tend to do that always at the beginning, but you can start off with like saying something like, have you ever noticed that a lot of people forget to identify who they are at the beginning of their video? Well, I'm Michelle Hart and I help blah, blah, blah. You know, you can also do it like that. I hope these are helpful, and I hope that Enheduana can support you. I know she wants to help women spread empowering images of themselves and use their voice. She used her voice to change history. She has a lot to share with us, whether it's through strategies and tips or whether it's just connecting to her and embodying the energy that she had, because she was a leader in her time, and we each are leaders and have something to share. All right, cheering you on to identify who you are. See you in video 3. Bye-bye.